everyone, welcome back. Today I just wanted to share with you just a follow-up on some of the products that I picked up for my birthday haul. So I'm calling this video after the haul, let's try it on kind of thing. And I just, it's not everything that I picked up, but some of the things that I thought you might find more interesting. And that includes this bareMinerals foundation, the Givenchy eyeshadow, cream eyeshadow, and the Baby Doll Kiss and Blush from YSL. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this look and hearing what I think about some of these products, just keep watching. So I'm going to start off with the bareMinerals Bareskin foundation. This is in the shade 03 Bare Linen, and it has an SPF of 20. You have to really give it a good shake before you apply it. You can hear there's a little mixer, probably a mixing bead in the bottom. Very similar to the Urban Decay Naked Skin foundation that had a little mixer bead in it as well. So you just need to make sure you mix it up really well. And it comes with a little like a little eyedropper, not an eyedropper. It comes with a little, woo, came out very fast. So I'm going to apply it directly to my skin, and then I'm going to use this Real Techniques blending sponge, foundation sponge, and just pat it all over my face. I really like these Real Techniques sponges. I think they're as good as the beauty blenders, and they're a fraction of the cost, so I like it a lot. So a lot of you must be wondering, why didn't I use the brush that comes with it? I did purchase the brush that comes with it, and you know, it has that little well. You're supposed to drop a couple drops of the foundation in and then buff it in, and I don't like the finish it gives you. I think it leaves a lot of lines on your face, you know, like brush lines. So I definitely would skip this first, right out of the gate. I would skip this, and if you really want to use a brush, use one of your favorite foundation brushes, or this, I think, gives you such a flawless finish with this foundation that you almost don't really look like you're wearing foundation. So some kind of a foundation sponge is probably what I would prefer for this. In terms of coverage, I don't think, it's still drying a little bit, I think it's light coverage. And I even went back in and applied a little bit extra here, where I tend to be a little red. It did not cover any of my, really cover my two blemishes that I guess want me to adopt them, because they're never going away. Now maybe if you let it dry all the way and you applied another layer, you might get better coverage. But, you know, I don't really have time for that. So I would say, you know, if it doesn't go on with the amount of coverage that I want for the situation, I wouldn't choose it. So, but for just wearing around, I think it's got really nice coverage. Now, in terms of the longevity, for me, this is not a really long wearing foundation. I do have oily skin, and it's the middle of the summer here, so now I have really oily skin. And I would say this gives you a little bit more of a dewy finish. And if you have oily skin, it probably is not going to last throughout the day. But if you just want a light coverage foundation for a couple of hours, I think this would be great. Or if you're just, you know, if you don't mind touching up with a powder during the day, it's probably okay. It's just not the longest wearing. So, and perhaps if you have drier skin, it would last longer. I have a feeling this would probably last longer on me during the winter, but this time of year I end up really looking pretty oily by the end of the day if I don't do anything else. So I'm going to go ahead and apply a little bit of powder over this. The e.l.f. Tone Correcting Powder. that looks like this. I mean, everybody has seen this, I'm sure, but I've had this in my makeup collection for a long time. I hardly have used it, and I, for some reason, pulled it out recently, and I'm really enjoying it. I can't stop using it. I feel like it really helps even out my skin tone, and I just really love it. So I'm going to go ahead and hit my blemishes with this Kat Von D concealer. I like this as a face concealer, but not under my eyes at all. But I do think it does a great job on your face. So I had already applied some of this Urban Decay anti-aging eyeshadow primer. I am just about done. I'm like moments away from finishing that, and I'll talk about that in an empties video very soon. So next up, I'm going to use the Givenchy Ombre Couture eyeshadow, and this is the color, oh, it's like the biggest print on here. Okay, this color is number 3, Rose Dentelle, and I'm going to just use one of these brushes to apply it. And just, this is going to be a very quick and simple look. I just wanted to show you some of these things that I had picked up in a haul recently that I've just really been enjoying. And this color, I have to say, this color so reminds me of one of the first eyeshadow colors I ever owned. And I wish I could remember it. I wish I had kept it. It was just a little kind of a rosy brown powder eyeshadow from Revlon. I don't remember what it was called, but I wore that out and I repurchased it. I wore it probably every day in high school. And when I put this on, I was like, oh, this so reminds me of that. So I'm really enjoying this, and I definitely want to go get, just have to be careful not to buy too many cream eye products because I think they dry out over time. So anyway, I really love this. So then I'm going to use this Fake Up concealer under my eyes. And I like to just take a little bit on my ring finger and apply it under my eye. I feel like that prevents you from getting too much product, and it also warms it up a little bit so it really applies nicely. Then I'm going to go in with this Milani eyeshadow stick in the color Purple Rain, and I'm just going to darken the outer corner along this lash line and along the lower lash line, just to give it a little bit of definition. And I went ahead and I just blended it with a small detail brush. This is from Real Techniques. And one of the things that I saw recently, I wish I could remember whose video it was I saw. I think it was Pixie Woo, was talking about when you're using like a purple eyeshadow or a purpley toned eyeshadow or a reddish tone. So one of the things you should do so that you don't look like you're bruised is to make sure you use some black liner close to the lashes to kind of blend out to that purpley eyeshadow. So I'm going to use my Urban Decay 0. It's getting small. Anyway, I need to get real close for this so I can see what I'm doing. So enter my makeup mirror. So I'm going to just do a little bit of tight lining. This is my favorite way to line my eyes. So the next product I wanted to use in this video is the Baby Doll Kiss and Blush from YSL. And I've had this a while. I've been playing with it a little bit. The color I have is, oh And I think it's number 6. It's a 6 or a 9. Go figure. So it comes with a little sponge tip kind of applicator. And I just like to apply it directly to my cheeks and blend it in with a brush. So I hope this is showing up on camera. It's hard to tell sometimes when you're filming. The lights kind of wash you out in the viewfinder, but then when you go and you look at it after you download it, it looks okay. This is just a very natural looking little flush of color, and it's just very soft and pretty. They have a slew of colors in this product, and I'm going to go ahead and use it on my lips today as well, but I am going to use a little bit of liner because this color is just a tiny bit pale for my lips, just a tiny bit pale. So I'm going to give it a little bit of definition before I apply it with this Milani fuchsia lip pencil. I just smudged it out a little bit with my finger because I don't want a real defined line. I just want a little bit more definition and a little bit more color on my lips before I apply this product. This is really so soft and comfortable on the lips. It's crazy. It's not at all, it doesn't dry down and get dry. And it doesn't look too shiny or glossy. I just think it's a really cool consistency. Now it is pricey. Would I buy a ton of these? Probably not. I really wanted to try it because I thought it was such a unique idea. I almost wish I had picked a slightly darker color. So when you swatch these, if you're interested in looking at these and you swatch them, keep in mind, you know, what you want on your cheek and your lip is, you know, you might want to go a little deeper because you can always go a little lighter. I don't know. Just keep it in mind. So, but I really do, it's really comfortable on the lip, and it wears like a regular lip product. It doesn't wear off faster or it doesn't wear off faster, nor is it an ultra long wearing lip product. So I hope you enjoyed this quick little video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to watch future videos, and also check me out on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and I'll see you real soon in my next video. Bye-bye!